Take the blind girl to my bedroom so I can have a taste of what I bought, Chief said, making Ijeoma so scared. She thought about running, but she was blind and could not see her way. Same goes with fighting back. There is no way a blind girl would fight. She quickly went down on her knees and began pleading with the chief. Please, I'm just a poor blind girl. I don't have anything to offer, don't do this to me please. Ijeoma pleaded. You really have something to offer me. Something very sweet, don't worry, you will enjoy it too, said the chief. And then he told Jennifer to take her inside his bedroom. Jennifer, I know you are still a good person. I know there is still good in you. I know you would not take me there. Please don't allow him do this to me, I'm a woman like you. Ijeoma pleaded with her friend. Just close your mouth, beautiful one. And don't call me your friend anymore. Nobody is coming here to save you. So better listen to Chief and do whatever he says, Jennifer says while she began dragging Ijeoma to the chief bedroom. Ijeoma tried to draw herself back but couldn't. Jennifer was more stronger than her. All she could do was cry and plead with her. But Jennifer wouldn't listen to her cry. Instead, she made fun of the blind girl. After taking her to the room, she locked the door and came back to the parlor. Chief, the girl is in your bedroom now. She is all yours now. And please be easy with her in case she tried to be stubborn, said Jennifer. Jennifer, I must say you are good at your job. I will call you if I have more job for you, Chief said and shook hands together with Jennifer. So Jennifer went outside and drove away with her car, feeling very happy with the money she got paid from selling the blind girl. He heard his mother called. Alex quick stood up from his bed and checked his time. Oh hell no, this is past 10 already. What made me work so late? He said when to meet his mother downstairs. Alex, you know we have to go meet your boss at work and plead with him to give you one last chance, but you are still on the bed till 10, right? Mom, I'm sorry, you knew how stressful the previous day was. And I don't think I can go to meet my boss today. I have something important to take care of, said Alex. What? Alex. What is more important than your job? Listen to me, I don't want to hear one more word from you. Go back and get yourself prepared. We are going to see your boss, said Mrs. Agatha. But I need to go check on Ijeoma, that means I will have to meet my boss fast and rush to Ijeoma's house, Alex thought in his mind while wearing his clothes. And he went together with his mother to meet his boss. They explained what happened to the boss and why Alex was not present that day at the meeting. Well, luckily for Alex, his boss accepted the apology and told him to resume work again. He was so happy that he got his job back. But he then remembered Ijeoma. Oh, I really need to get down there now, he thought. Chief went inside his bedroom and found Ijeoma crying on the bed. Please don't touch me, Ijeoma pleaded with the chief. But the chief wasn't bothered about her cry. He forced her to the bed and wrapped her even while she cried. It was a very heartbreaking experience for Ijeoma because she was a virgin. Ijeoma was on the bed and continued crying, pleading with God to take her life instead of passing through all this pain. Don't cry, beautiful one. This is just me trying to taste what I paid for. I will be back to use it fully after my shower, said the chief, and he opened his door. But just as he opened his door, he saw the door of the parlor open suddenly. It was Alex. Where are you keeping her? Alex screamed at the chief. Wait, how did you get here into my house? Chief asked. Alex quickly did hands for the police who was standing in his back. The police entered into the room and found Ijeoma crying there. Mr. Man, you are under arrest for kidnapping and abuse. Remain silent, for what you say now will be used against you, said the police officer, and then handcuffed the chief. Alex quickly went inside and held Ijeoma. I am really sorry for coming late. I knew that girl was up to something. So I insert a recorder to your house. That enabled me to hear her conversation. That's how I knew everything about her plans and discussion with the chief, said Alex. Ijeoma could not speak. She continued crying and crying. But Alex was not able to find Jennifer when he arrived because Jennifer already left. Where could that Jennifer be hiding? Alex thought in his mind. Ijeoma looked half-naked and her clothes were not properly on her body while she cried, making Alex curious and wanted to know if Chief did anything to her. Ijeoma, tell me that wicked man didn't do anything to you. Tell me it's not what I'm thinking. Your clothes are not properly okay, did he touch you? Alex asked. Ijeoma felt so ashamed of the question. She could not accept the fact that she was defiled by an old man. Yes, Alex. Yes, I tried my best to avoid it, but I'm powerless without my eyes. He forced himself on me, said Ijeoma. Alex's heart was burning with anger as he listened. He quickly stood up and went to the parlor where the police was about taking Chief away. Before you take this shameless man away, I have some few questions for him. Now tell me, Chief, what was her crime? What has an innocent blind girl done to you? Why have you chosen a blind girl instead of the thousands of girls in the town? Alex asked while burning with anger. Young man, I don't have answers to your question. As you can see, that is my life already. I love having my way with women who are blind and cannot see, because they will be loyal and humble to me than the other women out there, Chief said. Alex got angry, suddenly landed him a slap on his face and held him by his clothes. Listen to me, Chief. You are a devil living with the humans. Who knows how many girls you already spoiled their life? Alex shouted. Make sure he never comes out again to hunt any more girls. Alex said to the police. You will rot in jail, he said, pointing at the chief. Ha, Alex, you are nothing but a kid. I will come out of that prison even before you know it, said Chief. And about that your assassin called Jennifer, I knew you will not tell us where she is hiding. But I will find her, said Alex. Yes, I will not tell you where Jennifer is hiding because I need her for more job, said the chief and laughed. Enough, said the police officer. And he dragged Chief outside his house. The car was parked outside with 7 other police officers who came prepared, and they took Chief away to the station for questioning and punishment. Alex quickly helps Ijeoma out of the bedroom. She could barely walk before she was feeling so many pains. He took her to his car and drove her to the nearest hospital in that town. The doctor made some checks on her and said she will be fine, but she is passing through because what she faced today was an unusual act. Ijeoma spent 2 days at the hospital with Alex staying at her side. Alex could not go back to his town without Ijeoma, so he waited patiently for her to get well again. 2 days after they were discharged by the doctor, Ijeoma was up and strong again. Alex cleared the hospital bill and drove home with Ijeoma. While driving home, he got a call from the police who was in charge of Chief's case. Hello, Mr. Alex. Hello, officer, what the update on the case? Has he been able to say anything about Jennifer disappearing? Alex, the chief is stubborn, he refuses to speak a word about her. We are still doing our best to make him confess before taking him to court. Alright, please make sure he speaks. Make him confess about the missing girl. She needs to pay, said Alex and ended the call. Alex drove into his compound, parked his car and brought Ijeoma down. He refused to take Ijeoma to her own house because it was not safe for her anymore and there would be no one to take good care of her there. He took her inside the house. Mrs. Agatha, Alex's mother, was sitting in the couch worried about Alex disappearing for 2 days without calling. Alex. Oh my God, Alex. Where have you been for 2 days now? I tried calling you but no answers, said Mrs. Agatha. Mom, is a long story. Ijeoma got into a very terrible problem, so I had to go save her. I am sorry for disappearing, said Alex. Mrs. Agatha quick held her son by the hand and drew him to a corner. Alex, are you mad? Why did you bring the blind girl into this house? I told you to stay away from her, said Agatha. Mom, but she needs help. Jennifer was a bad friend who betrayed Ijeoma. Mom, there is a lot you need to know. Ijeoma needs to stay with us. Alex said. Alex. Over my dead body, I'm not allowing you bring a blind cursed woman into my house. Alex's phone beeped immediately and it was the police calling. Hello Alex. We were able to make Chief speak. We know some details about Jennifer now and where we may find her. You need to come down here now, said the police officer and end the call. Alright Mom, I need to go now. Just be nice with Ijeoma. And make her comfortable. Alex said, leaving Ijeoma with Mrs. Agatha. Mrs. Agatha went into her kitchen and brought out a bucket of water. She poured it in the blind girl. Now just gently find your way out of my house. All your life is cursed, that's why you are always facing different problems. Which? You will not breathe while living in the same roof with me, as I better start going now. Mrs. Agatha shouted angrily. Mrs. Agatha angrily poured the water on the blind girl, shouting at her, telling her to leave her house and never return. This house will not be enough for me and a witch like you. So I advise you start going now, because I will not allow my son to bring a witch into my house. Mrs. Agatha said to Ijeoma. Ijeoma felt disgraced and ashamed of the treatment she got from Alex's mom. She thought coming to live with them will bring an end to her suffering, but no, it seems she just got into a bigger one. She stood gently without uttering a word to Miss Agatha. Mrs. Agatha still moved closer to Ijeoma and began pushing her out of the room. Leave my son alone, you witch, you have caused enough damage to him already, Mrs. Agatha said while she continues to drag the blind girl like a slave. The poor girl was blind and couldn't see her way out, so she fell on the ground. She quickly got injured from the fall, causing a drop of blood from her head. Please don't hurt me anymore, I will leave now. You are right, maybe being cursed, because my whole life is filled with different problems, Ijeoma said while crying. Mrs. Agatha called her housemaid and told her to take Ijeoma out of her house, make sure she never steps her foot inside the compound again. So the house help came and led the blind girl out of the house and abandoned her outside the gate. As a blind girl, Ijeoma could not walk alone to her own apartment. She needed someone who would guide her way. Since there was no one to do that, she gently went down and sat down by the gate. It was a sunny weather and the sun was out and hot. Ijeoma stayed out in the sun, sitting all alone outside Alex's house. Well, Alex drove into the police station and to his surprise the police was already with Jennifer. The police were able to arrest Jennifer through the information they got from Chief after so much questioning. She was on a handcuff together with the chief when Alex entered into the station. I knew I was gonna find you. You are a liar and a betrayer. Now it's your time to pay for all your secret crimes, Alex said, pointing at Jennifer. Oh Alex, you are really a caring young man, but guess what? This is not my first getting caught by the police. It's just a matter of time I will be out. So I'm not regretting anything, Jennifer said to Alex. Well, the most important this is you never escape this, Alex replied. So the police officer took Jennifer and the chief to a separate prison, while they wait for their case to be taken to the court. Alex thanked the police officers for being able to track Jennifer. He also gave them a few cash to show his appreciation to them, and he drove out heading back to his house. When he arrived at the gate, he saw Ijeoma sitting down on the ground all alone in the hot weather. Oh my God, what are you doing outside in the sun? Alex asked while coming down from his car. He held Ijeoma by the hands and raised her up. Alex, I need you to take me back to my own house now. I don't think living with you will be possible. Please, I don't want to cause any more problems, just take me back, Ijeoma said while tears dropped from her face. You need to stay with us now. There is no one out there to help you, just stay here and live with me and my mom, Alex said. Then he noticed Ijeoma had a slight injury on her head. At that moment he understood that his mother had done something to the blind girl. Wait a minute. I know my mother is the reason you are outside her in this hot Sunday. Don't worry about her. This is my house and she cannot stop me from bringing you here to live with us. So Alex said, took Ijeoma back into the house. Mom, I don't understand you anymore. What has she done to you to deserve a harsh treatment? I left her here with you and you maltreated her and threw her outside the house. Alex asked his mom while he held Gioma with his left hand. Also, you are shouting at your own mother because of a random smelly thing you picked from the highway. Yes, I threw her out of the house because she doesn't belong here. Now take her back to where she belongs. Mrs. Agatha said back at her son. But Alex refused and insisted Gioma would stay with them. Mom, Gioma is a human just like you and me, she deserves the same, she is not a smelly thing. Mom, where is your conscience? And remember, this is my house and not yours, so my decision remains final. She is living with us and you can't stop me from doing that. Alex screamed. Alex, so you are choosing a blind girl over your mother? I am your mother and I know what is best for us. Where was she when I was pregnant and held you in my stomach for 9 months? I suffered 9 good months for you and today you look down on. Mrs. Agatha said and began pretending to be crying. Alex felt little cold and sorry for the way he spoke to his mother. I'm sorry Mom, I don't mean to sound that way, but you have to understand that Gioma needs help. Please just try to understand with me, I'm not choosing her over you. Said Alex. Alex, I think you should listen to your mother. She is right. She truly wants the best for you. I don't want to be the reason why the both of you will want to fight. Please take me back home and let peace be. Lioma said to Alex. No, Gioma, you can't stay out there alone. This is the best place for you. I have a house help who would give you all you need. Don't worry about my mom, she is just angry. I know she would understand. Said Alex to Gioma. Mrs. Agatha stood up from the couch without uttering any more words. Anger was written all over her face. She walked upstairs gentle without any more action. Action speak louder than voice. I will show her hellfire and earth, she said in her mind while going upstairs. Gioma, I have 2 good news to tell you, Alex said while they both sit down. The first good news is Jennifer was arrested by the police while trying to escape. So the police now have the both devil to punish. Said Alex. Oh, that's a great news to hear. I thought Jennifer would escape. But sure, karma was on her side. And you said you have 2 good news? So tell me what the second good news? Gioma asked. I am sure you will like the second the good news. While driving back home I spoke with my pastor about you and he said there is a chance that you might regain your sight again. Wait, you mean I can see again? Yes, with the help of God. 2 weeks later ********. Alex was speaking talking about something with Gioma that very morning. Well, as they both were speaking, they heard a knock in the door. Alex stooped up to go open the door. Well, he was surprised to see a very beautiful and sexy lady standing at the door. Hi Alex, sorry, my name is Sandra. And I was invited to come here by your mother Mrs. Agatha. Said the girl, while rubbing Alex at his chest. Alex was confused why his mother would suddenly decide to invite such a girl to the house. While he was talking to the Sandra at the door, Mrs. Agatha came down from her room and allowed Sandra into the room. Alex, this is Sandra, your wife-to-be, and she will also be living with us now. Said Mrs. Agatha. What? Mom? Alex shouted. Gioma, who sat down, began feeling uncomfortable and suddenly vomited on her clothes. Gioma suddenly vomited on her clothes while everyone suddenly turned to her, making Alex curious and rushed to her. What's wrong with you, are you okay? Alex asked. Yes, I'm fine, I think I'm having a runny stomach or something. I am not feeling too well. Maybe malaria or something, but I will be fine. Gioma said. Okay, that's not a problem. I think you are sick because of the stress you have been through for the past few days. Maybe tomorrow I will take you to the hospital for a check. Alex said. Then he called the house help to come and clean her up and get her clothes changed. Mrs. Agatha, who was standing there watching, angrily rushed to Gioma and landed her a slap right in the face of Alex. Now that is for messing up my chair, do you know the cost of that couch? Mrs. Agatha asked. Gioma, who was blind and cannot see, could not see the slap coming. So the slap took her unexpected and she quickly froze out and landed on the floor without shaking. Mom, what have you done? Alex asked while he quickly rushed to Ijeoma, who lying like a lifeless corpse on the floor. He held her and tried to speak to her, but Ijeoma was unconscious and could not move her body. This is because the slap took her unexpected and hard. Alex quickly instructed the maid to bring a bowl of water. He poured the water on Ijeoma, hoping she would rise up, but she didn't. She still lay down flat. Mom, you are wicked. Yes, you are wicked. I will bring the police to arrest you if anything happens to this innocent girl who has done nothing wrong to you, Alex said while he raised Ijeoma from the ground and took her to his car. He wasted no time, acceleration, and drove out of the compound, heading straight to Dr. Joe Hospital. He drove into the hospital and took her out of the car, rushed her into the hospital. Dr. Joe was surprised to see Alex with the blind girl again. He quickly accepted the girl and began checking her immediately. After the check, it was confirmed that Ijeoma fainted due to the shock she experienced. But Alex, what could possibly made her so scared that led to fainting? The doctor asked. Doctor, this is no time for questioning. Just make her all right again. I will be heading home. I need to go and speak some sense to my mother, Alex said and walked out of the doctor. He drove back home and went straight to his mother. When he arrived, his mother was sitting and laughing together with the new girl called Sandra. Mom, what is the meaning of the act you did few minutes ago? You could kill her with that slap, said Alex to his mother. I will not sit down and watch a stranger mess with my couch. She doesn't belong here, said Mrs. Agatha. Mom, how many times do I have to remind you that? This is my house, my decision and command should be observed and obeyed, said Alex. I know you built the house, but you are nothing without your mother. The job and the life you have today is all because of me. So take that blind thing away from this house or no peace. Mother, I will not take her away. Rather, you are to take this Sandra of a girl out of my house before I return back, said Alex. Haha, Alex, Sandra cause going nowhere. Remember, she is your wife-to-be. So be nice to your wife, please, said Mrs. Agatha. Mom, I think it's time you choose to live with the blind girl or leave my house, Alex shouted and went outside and drove back to the hospital. When he got to the ward, the look on the doctor's face shows that everything is not well with Ijeoma. Doctor, hope all is alright. How is she doing now? Is she up already? Alex asked. Alex, please tell me the truth. Did you touch this lady while she was staying with you? Because I have a news that would shock you, said the doctor. No, doctor, I didn't touch her. She has her own room. And why are you asking? The blind girl is pregnant, said the doctor. What? No way. The blind girl is pregnant, said the doctor. What? No way is that going to be true. How can she be pregnant? Is that even possible? Alex asked, rubbing his hands in his face. Alex, I should be asking you that question, because my test confirmed that she is pregnant for over a week now. So tell me, gentle, what really happened to Ijeoma? The doctor asked. The shock was too much for Alex. He felt like scattering the whole office. There it could be only one person. So she is truly pregnant, then it nobody but that shameless old man, Alex thought, while he stood lost in thought. The doctor noticed that Alex was not himself anymore. He noticed Alex was lost deep in thought and was not even concentrating. So he touched him by his shoulder, bringing him back. Alex, come over here and have a seat, you looked stressed out by the news, the doctor said while giving Alex a place to sit. Doctor, this is a long story. If she is pregnant, then she is pregnant for nobody but that old shameless chief, Alex said to the doctor. Chief? Who is Chief? The doctor, who seems to be lost, asked. Alex explained everything that happened between Ijeoma, Jennifer and the chief to the doctor, and how Ijeoma was also outpaid by the chief. The doctor felt sad for the blind girl for passing through all that pain. But now she got into a worse situation by getting pregnant. That chief needs to stay forever and rot in jail forever for doing such an evil thing to the poor blind girl, said the doctor. Doctor, I think I have done enough for Ijeoma. The love and care, the support and everything I had for her is gone now that she is pregnant. I don't think I have anything to do with her anymore, said Alex. No, Alex. I know you are a good man. You already started this. Just finish what you started. I can see you love the blind girl. Don't allow that pregnancy change your mind, said the doctor. No, doctor. The love I have for Ijeoma is gone now. Inside her is going to be a child that belongs to a shameless man. No, I'm done with her, said Alex. Alex, this is not her fault. She was betrayed by someone she trusted. You cannot blame her for getting pregnant. But you can do better by standing for her, said the doctor. Doctor, I think my mother is right. Ijeoma is only bringing different problems to my life. I have to let her go now. I will pay her bills, and when she fully stands up from that bed, I'm taking her back to her house, said Alex and stooped up to leave. Alex. Alex. The doctor called, but Alex left without any more words. His heart was filled with pain and disbelief. All his suffering and help was going for waste. He drove back into his compound, parked his car and headed inside the building. Oh my God, Alex, please don't get angry with your mother. I think I realized I have done something bad, please forgive me, Mrs. Agatha said while rushing to his son. Not now, Mom. By the way, I think you are right. That blind girl is adding too much stress to my life. I can't believe after everything she ended up being pregnant, said Alex to his mom. What? Ijeoma is pregnant. Even a blind girl still go about prostituting. I told you that girl is a cursed woman. Leave her alone, son, said Mrs. Agatha. Mom, I'm so stressed up now, although Ijeoma was a victim. She is innocent. But I'm done with her. I can't watch her give birth to a child that belongs to an unknown man, said Alex. Alex, don't worry. And guess what? Sandra is here to make you feel better. She has everything you need as a man, beautiful, attractive and S at XY, said Mrs. Agatha. Mom. Yes, Alex. Meanwhile, telling the blind girl that she was pregnant for the shameless old man was going to bring a huge problem. So the doctor was afraid of saying it out to her. Ijeoma, trust me, I don't want to tell you this now. This is not a good thing to say at this moment, said the doctor. Ijeoma seems to be confused why the doctor is hiding her own problems from her. Doctor, I'm infected with a deadly disease. Or am I going to die soon? What exactly are you trying to hide? Please tell me I'm not scared of the news, Ijeoma asked. Okay, I will tell you now. But before that, do you have anyone else? Like a family member or relative because you need them now, said the doctor. Doctor, I don't have any family members. I was rejected by all. Please tell me what is wrong with me. Why are you keeping me in darkness? She asked. Ijeoma, I will tell you what is wrong with you. But don't you think it's time you visit the church? Maybe any real man of God. Who knows if you are cursed truly? What? Doctor, you are also telling this too. No, Ijeoma, I don't mean it that way. No, doctor, you meant. So you think I'm truly cursed? Ijeoma, I'm not saying you are cursed. But I think you need the hand of God in your life. Your problems are growing bigger every day. Just visit the pastor. Tell him your mind and see what God may do, said the doctor. Doctor. Tell me now. What exactly are you hiding? You said I have a bigger problem. What is it? I want to know. Alright, since you want to know it, then I'm telling you now. Ijeoma, you are pregnant, the doctor said with fears. The whole room was silent for about 30 seconds. The news of her pregnancy sounded more like heaven bomb. What? Are you serious? Look, I don't know what you did, but I need you to run the check on me again. Maybe you are wrong, said Ijeoma. Ijeoma, I'm not wrong. You are pregnant for real. It's hard to believe that why I was hiding it from you at the moment. Wait, I never knew any man in my life until I was paid by that heartless chief. I want to believe that it's not what I'm thinking. Ijeoma said with a heavy heart. Ijeoma, I'm sorry, but you are pregnant for chief. That's just the truth. Sodded the doctor. Haha, it's really funny to me, I am not giving birth to the child. How will I survive living such a miserable existence? Doctor, I'm aborting the pregnancy. Ijeoma screamed sadly. No, this baby could be good luck, don't say that now. Never. I'd rather take a poison and die than having this baby. Meanwhile, back to Alex's carrot. Alex was sitting sadly in his bedroom. He kept thinking about Ijeoma being pregnant for the chief. No way, I can't help her anymore, he would say while he thinks. While sitting alone, he held a knock on the door. Mom, I told you I want you to be left alone. But it wasn't his mom. It was Jalen, his friend from work. What's up, Alex? I tried calling you but you didn't pick up your phone. Are you good? You look worried. Said Jalen while he enters the room. Man, I'm not good at all. I couldn't make it to work today. I just need some space. Said Alex. So Alex explained everything that has been happening to Jalen. But Jalen was not in support of Alex leaving the poor girl. Alex, I think this is the time Ijeoma needs you more. She is a victim of circumstance. You need to understand that. Said Jalen. After so much conversation, Jalen was able to convince Alex to accept Ijeoma back and never abandon her. So the both of them went out and drove to the hospital where Ijeoma was staying. As they drew closer to the ward, they could hear her voice steaming. I want to abort the pregnancy. Alright, just give me a rat poison or something to take my die because I cannot accept this miserable life. Ijeoma said. Ijeoma, just calm down. Maybe God knows why this is happening, said the doctor. No, this is not about God. I want to abort this thing in my belly. No, you won't. Alex said while entering into the ward. You won't get rid of the pregnancy. If you are pregnant for chief, then give birth to the child. And I will take the responsibility. Said Alex. The doctor was so happy that Alex came back for Ijeoma again. I knew it. I knew you would come back again. Said the doctor. What? I thought the doctor said you abandoned me because I'm pregnant for the chief. No, I was wrong. Ijeoma, I know you are blind, but I believe in you. I love you and I want to marry you, and I know one day you will see again. So please keep the pregnancy and we shall take the baby as our son. Said Alex. You want to marry me? A blind orphan that everyone rejects. Even when I'm still pregnant for an evil man. Yes, because I know you are special and deserve better. So please, will you be my wife? Ijeoma could not help but cry. She remembered she was just a blind girl who never expected to have a happy life or even a married life. But now it seems it's happening. Deep down her heart she wants to marry Alex, but the fears and the maltreatment that comes with it made her scared. Alex, I'm sorry. I cannot marry you because I know your mother will never ever allow that to happen. I don't deserve a husband. And for this pregnancy, please, I need to abort it too. Ijeoma said sadly.